What is up, you guys? It is Bailey, Queen Bay Ramirez, and I am out here with dizzydiddyplus. We are here at the 1500 or Nothing 20th anniversary. You guys, we're out here with all of our creatives. We are the lifeblood and the life force of LA, and we're out here in collaboration with the city of Inglewood to bring relief and aid to the fire victims and to celebrate 1500 or Nothing's 20 years in service to the creatives and the artists in our area, you guys. So welcome you guys to the 1500 or Nothing 20th anniversary celebration. My name is Queen Bay, by the way. Now, we already know who you are, but can you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about why you're here?
I'm 19 Keys. I'm a global thought leader and futurist. Man, I'm here to get on stage with my good brother, DJ Head, Rance, X, and we're going to talk about the future, have a high-level conversation.
Wow, I love that. Now, we're out here right now to help support, obviously, the creatives, which are the lifeblood of LA, but we're also dealing with wildfires right now, and our communities are being greatly impacted. From you, what would you like to say to the community at large? If you could give them some uplifting words, a call to action, words of encouragement, what are some of the things that you think that our community would like to hear right now?
Well, I'm not sure what we would like to hear, but I know what we need to hear. You know what I'm saying? In that we had a completely new age, right? Where we don't have to ask for anything. We can just build it at this point in time. We have all the resources, right? You may be losing jobs, but you can create your own job, right? You may have lost one neighborhood. It might be hard to start again, but now we have the ability to do whatever we want to. We've seen how we came together when Kamala Harris was running for president, and we can raise money for things of that nature of politics for somebody to do for us. But then that means we can do the exact same thing when it's time to do for self. I believe we're in the golden era of save yourself, because nobody gonna save you. And if you really take that as like a real true policy on how you gonna live, and you create strategies on how you're supposed to build wealth and build with your family and build with your neighbor, then you good. This is the golden age for creatives. But if you don't have that creative agency over self, you gonna miss the opportunity of utilizing artificial intelligence, utilizing technology, and taking advantage of the moment that we have right now to build our own world.
That's a very prolific message, and thank you so much for taking the time to say it.
Absolutely.
I think that a lot of people do need to hear that from other people who are leading the community by example. And so I want to say thank you so much for giving us the honor of your time. How can we find you on socials?
You can find me at 19 Keys. We have a show called High Level Conversation, so you can tap into that. And then, yeah, once you jump into the world, you find me wherever else I'm at.
Hey guys, what's up? Queen Bay back again. I have Capri here with me. Now, Capri, we're here at the 1500 or Nothing event. What brings you out tonight?
I'm actually doing a song today. I'm doing a little tribute to the 1500 or Nothing gang, and I'm doing Die With A Smile. So.
Oh my God, that's beautiful, amazing. Okay, so we're out here right now, and I'm really excited to see you perform, by the way. We're out here to also raise funds for some of the wildfire victims, as you know, a very tragic set of circumstances that we all find ourselves in. We're doing kind of a love letter to LA, so I want to know from you, what do you want to say to the people out there who have lost a lot of things or watching their friends struggle and just our community coming together? What's a message that you would like to send?
I mean, you know, obviously it's so sad and so difficult what continues to still happen right now. It's so tragic, but I think there's one beautiful thing about what has happened, and it's seeing LA come together as a community and doing things like this event and everybody, you know, helping out and giving donations. And I think it's really brought out a side of a lot of people that I haven't seen before. And so I think it's remembering that side of ourselves as a community, and I think that's one thing that we can take from this horrible, tragic event, and we can bring it to the future.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for being part of the creatives that are coming together to just remember that we really are the lifeblood of LA. We're the heartbeat of LA. So just by virtue of us being out here and doing what we do and sending that energy out into the universe, thank you so much for being part of that. And how can we find you on social media?
You guys can find me on all platforms at Capri Everett.
Dizzydiddymmag, dizzydiddyplus. So 1500 or Nothing is celebrating their 20th anniversary. What brings you out here tonight?
So first and foremost, shout out to 1500. You know what I'm saying? 20 years strong. That's heavy. A lot of buildings, a lot of, you know, organizations crumble way before then. So big shout out to them. support today. You know, I got a couple of people that's performing. My brother being one, a student at 1500, you know, finishing up the program. So, you know, that's what brings us out. Shout out to Rance, you know, and all the people at 1500.
That's so amazing. As you know, the creatives out here were the lifeblood of LA, we're the heartbeat of LA. With the wildfires going on, what is a message that you would love to send to our community and our creatives out there who are looking at maybe losing everything, don't know what the future looks like? As a creative, as an artist who loves our community, what is the message that you have for us?
Man, first and foremost, keep God first. Know that through Him, anything is possible, you know. But we got to stand together. I myself personally, you know, gave back, you know, a lot of things, personal belongings, you know, outside of just money and stuff like that. Do whatever you can, you know. We got to stand together in times like this, especially to rebuild, you know. But we got to look at it, you know, from a bird's eye view and just know that, like I said, we got to stand together and everything will. I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight, you know. It's not gonna happen overnight, but we'll get back. We just got to stand together.
That's deep wisdom, you guys, for all of us to listen to. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it won't be rebuilt in a day. But, you know, we appreciate everybody like you who's coming out and using their voices and their platforms and the things that they have to help give relief to people who need it right now.
Absolutely.
How can we find you on social media?
You can find me anywhere, Instagram, Twitter. Them the only social medias I got. I'm not big on social media, but, you know, you can find me at Young DT. On Instagram, _Don September. You know what I'm saying? It's love.
What is your name? Can you tell us a little bit about what you're out here for?
I'm Nicole, and I came to support 1500 or Nothin. I do music licensing for a major label, so I had to come support Rance and James' event.
Yes, amazing. Well, you look fantastic. Can I ask you, where did you get your boots from? Girl, those are incredible.
Nordstrom's.
Oh, I need to count me a pair of those immediately.
Thank you.
Okay, it's almost criminal. I'm looking at them. Okay. Anyway, so we're out here also to help the wildfire victims and our communities that are affected. We're trying to do like a love letter to LA. So to our communities that are affected and being a creative part of the lifeblood of this community, what is a message that you have for people who are struggling right now and kind of don't know what tomorrow's really going to look like?
You know, I'm very optimistic about everything in life, and I would just tell everybody to stay positive. You know, I own a herb store here in Inglewood, California, Empress Organics. So we have been making herbs for the firemen's respiratory system. So we have been giving away free herbal blends for mucus and also for the firefighters' respiratory system, and we've been going around giving that to them.
Amazing. How can we find your store so that people can have access?
Well, my business name is Empress Organics, and it's located on 1124 South La Brea.
Empress Organics, you guys.
And if anybody would like to help, we need additional volunteers to help pack up herbs just to go pass out to different fire stations.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, so you heard it here first. They are looking for volunteers to help package those herbs to get them to our first responders who desperately need it for their lungs and their respiratory systems. Now, how can we find you on Instagram and on your socials?
So my business is Empress Organics, EMPRESS, and Organics with the S on the end, and her name is Empress on Instagram.
Okay. Her name is Empress, you guys. Yes, dressed like the Empress, energy on fleek. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview with us, and stay safe out there. All right, so what brings you out here today, Lil Chuck?
Just supporting. I'm a part of 1500. I've been a part of 1500. My first year is my dad had brought me Long Live Uncle Chuck. You know, he's a part of 1500 too. He was the first time. It was probably like 2023. Yeah, 2023 at my first year, first show with 1500 or Nothing. Actually, I didn't even know what 1500 or Nothing was.
Really?
Nah, until they told me the whole story, the backstory, how it's a blessing to be part of a big band, you know.
So you've grown part of the family, right? So now you know what it's all about?
Yeah, this ain't the first time. I know it's a new thing to try everything once, but like, you know, I've been doing this for a while. This is probably like my third year being here.
This looks like something you're very proud of.
Yeah, I love it. I love everybody, my uncles, everything that they brought me in this, you know. So yeah.
That's so much you're learning, and you're learning from Like you said, your Uncle Chuck, okay? Like all these other people, your dad too? Yes, that's amazing. Your dad is Uncle Chuck. I got you. All right. Yeah, all right. And I see you have some proud family members over here looking at you, okay? Now, as you know, we had some wildfires that happened in our community, and we're kind of sending out a big love letter to LA. So if you could say anything to the community, to the kids who have lost everything, to the families who have lost everything, what would you want, what do you think that they want to hear to feel better, to feel uplifted?
Don't give up. Never give up. Just, stay safe. All the people that lost their houses, just stay safe, stay well, stay grown. Keep your head up. Don't ever put your head down.
All right.
I know somebody up there looking at you, one of your family members looking at you always, but you gotta keep your head up. Like my dad had left, my dad had passed away in 2023.
I'm so sorry.
That's what I was talking about. And yeah, so I just thank God that I'm here. It's a blessing to be in my life. And all the people that's out there, just if you lost your house, just keep your head up. God is always gonna watch you. And yeah, we got people out there that's gonna help y'all. If you have a family member that has their house, just live with them from now. That's all I have to say to the world right now.
Can you tell me a little bit what's your name? What brings you here tonight?
My name is Pastor Producer, aka PD. What brings me here tonight? This is family. To be honest, they started this stuff at my mama's house. They started the rehearsals, the gigs, everything. So I got to see them develop and be successful. So it's a beautiful journey. I just want to shout y'all out, man, because I watched y'all, the drums, bass, guitar, producing, and I just took after y'all, and I always told myself, I never want a handout from them. You feel me? Because, they family. They like, what you need? I'm like, I'm just going to bring y'all back some plaques.
Yeah.
So just shout out to y'all, 1500 and nothing. Long live Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck, the first one to let me get in the studio. You feel me? Because my brother kept me guarded, but shout out to y'all. Hey!
dizzydiddyplus. Now, can you give us your name and tell us a little bit about why you're here tonight?
Yo, my name is Hollywood Trigg. I'm the nephew of the late, great Uncle Chuck, 1500 and nothing, long live. I'm just here celebrating 1500 and nothing day. I'm performing, doing a tribute to my uncle, and we're just doing it big, celebrating the festivities, the 20 years, and, doing it big, 1500, Trigg.
That's amazing. Now, we do have some things going on in our community with the wildfires, which we're collabing on tonight. So to the community at large, from our creatives, we're the lifeblood of our communities, the heartbeat of LA. What would you like our community to know, some words of upliftment from you yourself?
I'll just keep your heads up. God is still with us. We're going to go on the rebuilding stage, and everything is going to all come together. Let's just come to build together. Let's come together as a community. Let's stand together, and then let's just, make it do what it do.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. And how can we find you on social media?
You can look me up on Instagram at _Hollywood Trigg. You can find me on iTunes, all of your music platforms, Hollywood Trigger. And then also look at my uncle, the late great Uncle Chuck 1500. Happy 1500 and nothing day. You already know what it is, Trigg.
Hey guys, we're back, and who do you have the pleasure of speaking with?
I'm Carrie Everett.
Awesome. And we have manager out here right now, you guys, at the 1500 or nothing 20th anniversary celebration. So what brings you out? You have an artist tonight?
Yes, my daughter Capri, who I manage, is singing. She's performing today.
Yes, and we did speak to the beautiful Capri earlier. You guys, she's going to be performing here tonight. Now, I know we're all here, part of the community in LA, and as a mom, I'm a mom myself, I can't imagine the things that are going on. So from a mom to LA, what would you like the community to just know right now in our greatest time of need?
We moved here from Canada, and it's amazing to be part of a community that is so great at helping and helping out in a situation. I think we're seeing the best of LA right now, and it's really heartwarming to see a city that sometimes can be so cold and lonely just come together. So, yeah.
That's so beautiful. And how can we find you and your daughter on socials or any of the other artists that you know?
Yeah, she's on all platforms at Capri Everett, ITT.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
Angel B
Okay.
from Brazil.
Brazil, yes, baby. All right, and what brings you here tonight?
I'm one of the alumni for 1500 Sound Academy. So yes, I will be doing a performance with my fellows alumni tonight. So we're super excited. Yeah, we prepared something really special.
Amazing. Well, I cannot wait to see you guys perform. Now, we do have a lot of things that are going on in the community with the wildfires and things like that. So we're kind of doing a love letter to LA. And so we wanted to know from you in this time of need, what is something, a message that you would like to send to the community during our time of trial and tribulation at this time?
I feel it's a time more than ever for us to stay strong and united and just help each other to rebuild and trust God. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes, 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 to trust God and put Him first in everything. Yes, girl. Now, how can we find you on social media so that we can follow you and your music?
At Angel B Official in every digital platform, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything. And Angel B on streaming platforms.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, beautiful queen, for giving us your time. You look fantastic. I cannot wait to see you do your thing up there, okay? She came to play no games, all right? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
My name is Anaya, Aniiiya.
Yes, I. Please miss it,
baby.
okay? Please don't miss it. Now, what brings you out here tonight? What are you doing?
So first of all, shout out 1500, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be performing with 1500 alumni. We're doing a tribute. So that's what I'm doing.
Amazing, bro. Yes, I cannot wait to see you perform. And as you know, right now, we have some tragic things happening in our community.
Yeah.
To the community, being a creative, knowing that we are the heartbeat of LA, we are the lifeblood of LA. What message do you have for our communities at large right now while we're going through what we're going through?
Yeah, honestly, I'm from Texas. I've been living in LA for almost 2 years, and I feel like this community has accepted me with open arms. So genuinely, I feel for everybody that has struggled through this process, and I just feel like we're here coming together for music. Music brings everybody together, and that's what we're doing, just trying to lift people's spirits and give back.
I love that, and welcome. We love having you here. We love you contributing to the beautiful creative community that we have.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait to be blessed with your talent, girl, tonight, okay? All right, absolutely. And how can we find you on social media so we can follow your music journey?
Yeah, so it's Anaya, again, Aniiiya, music on all platforms.
Oh, hey, you guys, we're back. dizzydiddyplus. So who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Sure, my name is Roxy Woolley, founder and CEO of The Source LA and The Source Foundation.
Amazing. Welcome tonight. What brings you here tonight to the 1500 or Nothing 20th anniversary?
Sure, so I'm a huge supporter of Mars rants, so that's why I'm here.
Awesome. That's amazing. And we do have a lot of tragic things happening in the community. So from our creatives, from our community leaders, we want to send a love letter to LA. So I want to know from you, what is something that you would like to say to the community at large and during this time when everyone is just kind of, everything is a little bit crazy and everywhere?
Sure, so I am on the front lines. I'm actually helping those that are impacted by the fires. So our nonprofit, The Source Foundation, we are putting together different drops where we can deliver essentials, hot meals, and whatever they need as well. And so my message is to just, stay prayed up. We got you. We're here for you. Anything you can, hit me up on Instagram at The Source LA, and, we're answering all inquiries and we're responding, and, we're here to support you.
And thank you so much for the work that you're doing, especially out on the front lines. We really need that. As a single mom of 3, I can't even imagine not knowing what to do during these times. So having people like you who can organize and do that is so, so important. So thank you so much. And I know you said how can we find you particularly on social media, and how can we best access the resources that you have available?
So I'm reachable at The Source LA, but if you click the link in the bio, we have a plethora of resources from housing, jobs, childcare, anything you would need pretty much. And also my email is going to be at the link in the bio. Again, that's The Source LA, TheSourcela.
My name is Queen Bay with dizzydiddyplus, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with right now?
My name is Tanita Ballard.
Tanita Ballard, awesome. And what brings you out tonight to the 1500 20th anniversary?
Number one, being here to not only support the community, support the organizations, but supporting the people that were affected by the wildfires.
That's a really big one. Things have been just really insane lately, and a lot of uncertainty. And for the love letter to LA, what would you like to say as somebody who's in our communities and seeing what's going on, so that people can feel a little bit more uplifted during this time?
I just want to encourage people to get out and help.
look what organizations to partner with. If you don't know what to do, go online. So many organizations are popping up, so many donation drives. You can pray, you can lift up people, and just reach out and check in on your community, see if they're okay.
Any little thing matters, right? Every little thing counts right now to help people know that they're not alone. So I really appreciate that message. And how can we find you on social media?
Well, my Instagram is Tenita, TENITA. Ballard, BALLARD, and we're actually planning an event next Tuesday in Pasadena, so I would definitely like people to know if they're interested. Definitely DM me. We had a church that reached out to me maybe 2 days ago. I had an event on last Tuesday, and they said, we want you to duplicate, so we're duplicating. I am here executing events, opening up spaces so people can donate and we can deliver and touch the people.
Amazing. Okay, you guys heard that. So next Tuesday, they're going to be having an event so people can come out. They can give and donate in other ways so we can let our community know that they're not alone. What's the best way for them to access that? Is that going to be through your Instagram, or is there another page that they should go to?
You can go to my page, you can go to the Source LA, you can go to Community Day LA, and we will be posting and keeping everybody abreast.
dizzydiddyplus, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Speaking with Brian, aka the engineer.
All right, Brian BG, the engineer. Welcome, welcome. And 1500 is having their 20th anniversary. We're also out here for the Wildfire. So what brings you out here tonight?
I'm a staff, so I teach Pro Tools 101 for 1500 first and foremost. But I also came out here to support for the Wildfires because I'm going to see my students perform. That's a big thing. But other than that, it's like I just want to give back.
Wow, so this is not only a proud moment, but a giving back moment for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
So
And
we were all by this, so it's like I'm from New York, but LA been treating me very well. So
yes, we love y'all out here from New York too. My boyfriend is from New York too.
Let's go.
You know, we bring them all out here. We love y'all.
Right.
So we're doing kind of a love letter to LA, and from our creatives, you know, out here, whether you're from here or not, we're the heartbeat, the lifeblood of LA, really. And what is a message that you have for our communities out there and our creatives and all the people suffering right now?
Just keep your head up overall. Everybody goes through rough times, but it's what we do to move forward. And we just have to keep moving forward and just rebuild and help somebody. If you can help someone, it's perfect.
Amazing. Yes, and thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. How can we find you on social media?
You can find me at BG the Engineer, and it's everything else from there.
All right, guys, and we are back. Queen Bay here, dizzydiddyplus. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
Hi, y'all. It's Aniston. Nice to meet y'all.
All right, awesome. And what brings you to the 1500 20th anniversary tonight?
So Alexandria and Pops have been my vocal coach from way back when, so I just wanted to come out and show my love and support for the company and also all of the families that were affected by the fire.
Amazing. Yes, our community is going through a lot, and creatives, we're all showing up in our numbers because we are the lifeblood of LA. And as our love letter to LA, we're kind of getting messages from all of our creatives. What would you like to see? Large just through so much right now?
That's a wonderful question. I think the one thing that I would have to say is that we have to band together during these times. I think this is when we really see like the beauty of LA and the people that are all here. We see the beauty that's here, we see the creativity that's here, and we all have to share our art and we all have to share what we have within us to be able to band together and make our community stronger than it already is.
Absolutely, and that's what we're all here to do tonight. And thank you so much for coming out. How can we find you on social media so we can follow your music and become fans, girl?
Yes, you guys can find me everywhere at Aniston or at Aniston1. That's ANNESTON1.
Now, from somebody, you know, we're all out here doing what we can, you know. We're trying to get like a love letter to LA, kind of like messages from everybody that you would like the community to know, that people just really need to hear right now.
For years. Let go and let God, honestly. I think that like we just have to like understand that we've been through these kind of disastrous events before and we've survived them and we will survive this one. Yeah, and I just wish LA the best because we've already been through so much from COVID, the strike, XYZ, but we keep bouncing back, and that's one thing about us. We're gonna always bounce back and come back stronger.
Yes, resilience is the word. People don't even know, okay? It's like, look, everyone has their their general opinions about LA, but until you come here and you know the community and what we really bring forward, especially as creatives, it's just really hard to get a good, stick on it. But now we really see LA coming out and coming together.
And look at how many people are here tonight just to support and excited to just kind of get back to reality. But also, like, I love how this brought us together, because I know people were feeling so stressed out being at home and, all of the events and things being canceled. And it's really our culture to be like out networking. This Hollywood scene, it's a lot of, how people make money, and it's business. So it's been really tough on a lot of people. But I'm just happy to see everyone just like picking back up and like really being resilient, as you said.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us and to bring your beautiful outfit over here on camera. And then how can we find you on social media, love, so we can follow your journey?
So my name is Ashley Goldson, and you can find me on Instagram, @goldsun with a U, and you can also find me on Instagram with @goldsun casting, because I do work in casting. So yes, if you need someone to cast your next project, hit me up.
Keishonda Laree, CEO of Spiritual Oak, which is a wellness brand that bridges hip-hop and spirituality together. So we do breathwork, meditation, sound healing, yoga, and wellness.
Okay, wait a minute. I was not prepared. So you come holistic goddess in the flesh, okay? Yes, so thank you for bringing your beautiful energy on tonight.
You too.
So what brings you to 1500 20th anniversary?
What brings me here is because the whole reason behind Spiritual Oak is because of Rants in 2019. After the Revolt Summit, we were in the studio together, and we were talking about Nipsey, sharing Nipsey stories, heartfelt, and about how much Nipsey meant to both of us. And then I told him about my idea, because I already did yoga and stuff, and how I wanted to bridge the gap between hip hop and spirituality. And the way he grabbed me and told me never to forget that idea. And so when I realized it was the 20-year anniversary, I live in Atlanta right now. I had to book a flight. He told me, yes, like, come, I'm going to present some yoga meditation work, and just giving our people, Black and brown communities, the tools they need to heal, because our nervous system is full of trauma. It's just facts, especially even me coming back home, driving around, like going to Fox Hills, and like I went to Crenshaw, I grew up here. My mom went to school with Tookie Williams, the inventor of the Crips. Like, so it's just like
history, girl.
History. So it was heavy for me even driving down listening to Nipsey. I'm like, just imagine, I don't live here anymore. Just imagine the people who still live here. So like, my goal and my mission with Spiritual Oak is to bring wellness to the homies.
You couldn't have said it any better, girl.
And you know what I mean? Like, TMC, the marathon flag, the marathon continues, the same tattoo Nipsey had on his neck, and in the middle it says me. So you'll have to like Nipsey says, focus on yourself like you're the only child. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no focus in the world like an only child. You gotta focus on yourself, make your dream realer, make your team better, wake your game up, and make your scheme better.
How on time is that message? How on time, you guys? Literally, and coming back home, first of all, welcome back home. It sucks that so many of us are coming back home under these pretenses, but it really speaks to how much LA, you can't take LA out.
You can't take it out of you. I'm sorry. I am in Atlanta, like when Kendrick dropped Just Not Like Us. I'm the only one going crazy. Everybody looking at me like, I'm like, do you even know? Yes.
Do you have any?
And then GNX, oh my God, what? Have you ever
coordinated?
Right.
What?
Like, don't say you hate LA if you fake. I'm so tired of it. If you ain't past the 10. Anyway, so I'm like, I need to come back home, and I'm just like, I realized there that like how much important our culture is, the Crenshaw culture, the West LA, South LA, LA in general. Like,
we have something here that I was Explaining to somebody, and in LA we have what I like to call homie culture, and you don't find it anywhere else because I've lived in so many different places. And the thing about Southern California especially is that it's still Southern hospitality here. We love our city, we love where we're from, okay, we love this. So to be here for our city, you hear that? But it's not enough. But it's not enough. We're back with dizzydiddyplus. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
Jimmy Jr., you know what I'm saying? Some shit going on in NT, 1500 or nothing.
Hey, and so you're out here to support 1500 or nothing.
I'm gonna go up, I'm performing tonight.
All right, you're performing tonight. Well, I can't wait to see you perform. We're just giving a big love letter out, shout out to LA. What message do you have for our communities as we're going through everything that we're going through right now?
God first, keep God first, strong on faith, and always pray. You know what I mean? And number one, we always LA, you know?
Absolutely.
Always dizzydiddyplus. We out here, some shit going on in NT, Blue Jay Productions.
Yeah.
All money in for sure. 1500 or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Rich Jimmy on all platforms, y'all make in.
So we're here with 1500 or nothing. We're just here to bring together and connect students with music, the community, and right now we're also connecting victims of the fires as well. So this is the 20th anniversary of 1500 or nothing, and we're just here to show y'all a good time and focus on the music and community.
What a wonderful way to celebrate and to bring the community together. What about you, Cam?
Oh, we're out here supporting the community, bringing them out. We want to make sure they got something to leave with to remember their experience. And then, of course, like she said, give back to the fires. A lot of people lost a lot. We're just trying to give back whatever way we can. So the community's going to do that with us tonight.
That's an amazing love letter to LA. And speaking of that, you guys, from both of you, can you give me something that you would like to say to the people out there who have lost everything? Maybe their friends have lost everything. They're scared. They're trying to figure out how to help. What would be your message to them and your kind of call to action and upliftment that you would say to them?
Words can't begin to cover what a lot of us have to say, but what we do want to say is that we're here for you. LA is here for you, and the world sees you. So we're here. We're here.
When you lose everything else, go and try to find yourself. As long as you still here, you still got the greatest value in the world. So keep living, find your blessings, and you got this.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. How can we find you guys on Instagram?
At 1500 or nothing.